Today, I'm welcoming infinite abundance in my life. Today, I'm welcoming loads of abundance in my life. I'm no longer going to be bound by poverty. I will no longer allow myself to be a victim of circumstance. I will only allow myself to think abundantly, to think prosperously, to look at the prosperity in my life and be grateful for what I have right now in my life, to be grateful for the abundance that I have in my life, because I know that being grateful for the abundance that I have now is what's going to manifest more abundance in my life later. So I'm going to use my abundance and be grateful for my abundance now, because I understand that what you focus on grows. And if I focus on what I'm grateful for, then I'll get more to be grateful for. Then I'll get more to love. Then I'll get more peace in my life. Then I'll get more abundance in my life. And it's not out of any ego-driven way. It's not out of any weird, energetic Ponzi scheme. It's just the way life works, in a way I see my life being. Because I don't want to live my life constantly being ungrateful for things. I don't want to constantly live my life being mad, being so just mad and angry about poverty, about financial struggle. I refuse to live my life that way. So the only choice that I got is to welcome abundance in my life. And I realize that the more I welcome abundance into my life is the more abundance that I get. The abundance of money, the abundance of love, the abundance of health, the abundance of peace, the abundance of shelter, the abundance of travel. I realize that the more that I'm grateful for these things, the more they show up in my life. The abundance of convenience, because I got some convenience in my life, and I'm grateful for it. The abundance of manifestation. I'm grateful for these things. And the more that I'm grateful for these things, the more they show up in my life. The more I'm surrounded by them in my life, and I'm realizing that now. A lot of things are happening in my life. Like I was able to get rid of a $13,000 debt. Like that. Because I was grateful for the abundance that I had to work with. And when I was just feeling so grateful for that, and I was feeling so grateful for the energy that I have, and I was feeling so grateful for the information that I know and applying the knowledge that I know, I was able to wipe that debt away. Like that. Poof. Gone. $13,000 disappeared. Don't gotta pay it, homie. Because I was grateful for the money that I already had. I was grateful for the abundance that I already had. I was grateful for the help and the people that I had in my life, and the convenience that I had in my life, and the stress and the peace that I had in my life. I was grateful for these things. I focused on what I was grateful for instead of what I had to stress about. I was grateful that, hey, at least I got ways to pay it off. At least I got ways to get money to, not only pay this off, but get me richer. You know what I'm saying? I just got to work on it. But I didn't even have to do that. All I had to do was just be grateful that I had the opportunities to do these things. And poof, it was gone. Just like that. Poof. That just shows how powerful manifestation is, the mind is, being grateful is. Because now I don't got to worry about that. Instead of being $13,000 in debt, I'm $13,000 in the bank, growing. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having to be so stressed out, now I'm peaced out. I got so much peace because I was grateful, because I welcomed the abundance of peace in my life. I welcomed the abundance of convenience in my life. I welcomed the abundance of love in my life. I welcomed the abundance of money in my life. I didn't sit here focusing on the problem all day. I focused on the solutions. And that's why I'm saying this now. Because I realize that by me no longer accepting a life of less and mundane, I welcome a life of abundance. I welcome a life of being financially free and financially wealthy. And that's who I am and what I am now. I realize that this is the only option that I have to live the life that I envision in my mind. And that's my message to you, is welcome the abundance in your life. Welcome the peace in your life. Welcome the abundance of love. You got to be specific, because you can have abundance of poverty. You can have abundance of being broke. There's a lot of people like that. You got to let that go, and you got to be specific. You have to understand that you have an abundance of money. You have an abundance of love. You have an abundance of happiness. You have an abundance of convenience in your life. You have an abundance of what you love to do in your life. Say these things. Say these affirmations. Go outside and do what I do. Right now, I'm outside and I'm like, hey, let me cast this little incantation of me banishing all this poverty energy and welcoming abundance. Do that. Welcoming everything that I'm grateful for. Do that. That's what I'm doing. And that's what I hope I'm inspiring you to do. Go out there and say what you are going to accept in your reality, and say what you are going to attract in your reality, because this is how you craft and create reality. You have to consciously craft and create your day, each and every day. Wake up in the morning. That's the best time to do it. Where your mind's all groggy a little bit. Make sure the first thought in your mind is, I'm gonna manifest today. I'm welcoming manifestation in my life today. I'm welcoming abundance in my life today. I'm welcoming love in my life today. Make sure that these things are the first things that you awaken to each and every morning. Make sure that your alarm isn't just the alarm going, waking you up in fear. Because when that alarm goes off and it's loud as heck, and you're just like, oh my God, that's bad. You gonna live the whole day like that, with that anxiety. You know what I'm saying? I had to shift my alarm to the Boondocks intro, because the Boondocks intro was pretty inspirational. I was like, I want to wake up and feel like I'm in the Boondocks. You know what I'm saying? I used to have the afro. Now I got the dreads, so you know who I am now. You know what I'm saying? At first people was like, oh man, you're Huey. Oh God, you got the afro. Had the shirt too. You know what I'm saying? I had the shirt, everything, bro. People was like, oh, that's you, huh? I was like, yes. It's ironic, isn't it, that I have very Huey tendencies and an afro and a mind. But yeah, that's another story. That's another story. I don't even know where I was going with that. But yeah, where was I going with that? Whatever. People make mistakes. People make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, the alarm. Sorry, my fault. Yeah, I had to wake up with that inspiration in my ear. I had to wake up with that wisdom in my ear of saying, I am the light or something. I don't know how the lyrics go, but he says, I am. And I'm like, yo, I like waking up to this. Today I woke up to this and I'm like, yeah, I feel pretty good hearing that. I do. I feel pretty good waking up and hearing that every day, because it's not anxiety inducing and I'm hearing the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing what I feel about myself. And when I wake up in the morning, I already got that mindset of I am. And each time I wake up, that's what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? So each and every time you wake up, you know, you want to have something that's going to bring in that energy that you welcomed into your life. You know what I'm saying? Wake up early and, you know, change that alarm. You don't want just any sound. You don't want any song that's just going to be like, oh, I feel so sad and I'm inside. That's going to make you feel sad throughout the day, because you waking up. You wondering why you feel sad in the morning. You wondering why you don't feel like getting up, and you got that weird anxiety feeling in your heart because your alarm ain't right. All right? You're listening to stuff and your mind that's the first place it's going is, oh, crap, I got to get up. Oh, whoa, fear. Oh, whoa, sadness. Oh, whoa, despair and poverty. Oh, whoa, over aggression. That's what you're waking up to if your alarm is one of those. So be mindful of what you are giving your energy to and welcoming into your energy field, because that will determine who you are. And if you are somebody who is about the abundance, who is about the creating reality and you know, understanding that the matrix is your creation, then you don't want to be doing these things. You want to take your power by the reins. You want to take this reality by the reins and create what it is you wish to create. So, with that being said, I'm gonna head out. This is like my third video in one day, but it's all gonna be separate days. So, getting smart with it now, getting smart with it, being prepared for videos. So anyways, y'all, make sure y'all go check out the DreamCoreMagick website at DreamCoreMagick.com. We got exclusive music, and right now we got exclusive t-shirts, DCM 3D print, gothic print, black, breathable fit t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Right now we got like 6 mediums, and I'm working on 10 large shirts, and that's it. We're gonna switch up the style after that. So once you get that, that's the design. That's the designer right there. Nobody else got that besides you. Nobody else got that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, go out there and go get it. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta post it up on my website. I've been slacking, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But if you DM me on Instagram about it, I'll shoot you one. You know what I'm saying? They're like $25. So go over there and go grab you one while they are cheap-ish. And but if you just want to not worry about it, you know, that running out, go check out the Redbubble. That's where we got all the casual civilian clothes, where it's like, you know, regular tee, you know what I'm saying, with the DCM logo, you know, regular you know, hoodie, you know, with the DCM logo, just to represent. You know, we got sweaters, DCM logo, stickers with the DCM Society logo, you know what I'm saying? So you know how we get down. If you want to support the cause, you know, we actually trying to do something out here where I'm at in the city, you know what I'm saying? Trying to actually create jobs for artists, like real something that an artist could come in and be like, hey, I'm here right now, come through and get some artwork, come through to my show and support what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing with DCM Society, is collecting money to get a big ass fucking warehouse where it's just a whole bunch of just art. You're gonna go in there and it's gonna be like a whole damn playhouse. Like, it's just gonna be like art everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Of course it's gonna be, you know, articulated to my own design and stuff, but each time is just gonna be a new art scene, and we gonna own it. We gonna own it. We're not gonna have to pay no type of bills for it. We gonna own it. It's gonna be there, planet, historical site type of thing, and people gonna be coming through. So whatever, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we have to pay for a light bill or some water bills, you know, stuff like that. But whatever, you know what I'm saying? Stuff happens, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Support the cause, DCM Society. Be a part of it. Get the t-shirts to show that you represent what we're trying to do. So, well, what we are doing, not what we're trying to do, what we are doing, creating a space for not only artists to get money, to get paid, to get acknowledged, but also a place where people could, you know, do meditation and have, like, you know, meet other spiritual people, like kind of like a spiritual club. That's what it's going to be, where you just go in there. It's going to be like a spiritual lounge, and you just be meditating around other people. That's DCM Society. So make sure you support the cause, and you know, check out them sites to get, you know, that merch, just to support what we doing, support what we're doing. All right. So that being said, I'm gonna go enjoy my peace and meditation. This is my third video, putting the burners on this, man. So really appreciate the support that I've been getting. Namaste and blessed be.